Sejam bem-vindos. Eu tenho oportunidade de agradecer ao Venus para esse simpósio. Eu estava um pouco confusão com os idiomas espanhol, inglês, português. Na verdade, eu não sei como falar, mas tudo bem. Agora, a gente tem um caso ao vivo da Argentina. São dois amigos lá, pelo menos um amigo que não fala nem espanhol nem português. Então, eu vou moderar junto com meu grande amigo Mangione. E se eu não vou entender português, ele vai lidar com isso. Um caso ao vivo com uma válvula de Venus. Essa válvula está aprovada na Argentina. É uma válvula balão expansível. E eles vão fazer um caso, não em Buenos Aires, mas... there you go. And we're looking very much forward to an interesting case that you are prepared, and we're looking forward to interact with you. Maybe you can start presenting your team and who's there with you, and then maybe we continue with the case. I think because we do have some people here that neither speak English nor Spanish, we might be communicating in English.
Thank you for your kind presentation, Doctor. We hope that to be with you also here, but now we are with another colleague from UK, Dr. John Kovac, and Dr. Oscar Mendiz from Buenos Aires, la Fundación Favaloro. And here we are in live from Corrientes. We are in the north of the country, 1,000 kilometers to the north. So it's a very nice place for living and for working. And we are here together with a team from Venus and Dr. Adolfo Campaner, our colleague here, and Dr. Esteban Villegas, who is our clinic and the support with ECHO. And he will make the presentation of the case about all the clinical matters. Okay, let's go.
Buenos días, voy a hacer la presentación del caso clínico del paciente con diagnóstico de estenosis aórtica severa, en quien se realizará el implante percutáneo de válvula aórtica utilizando la válvula expandible por balón Vitae. Se trata de un paciente de 85 años de sexo masculino en muy buen estado general, que presenta como factores de riesgo hipertensión arterial y antecedentes de enfermedad coronaria crónica con angioplastía previa a la arteria coronaria derecha. Presenta además enfermedad pulmonar obstructiva crónica bajo tratamiento broncodilatadores. En el año 2021 se realiza el diagnóstico de estenosis aórtica severa, desde cuando evoluciona sintomático por disnea alta funcional 2 habitual, que progresa desde diciembre del año 2022 a disnea alta funcional 3, 4, lo que acelera la propuesta de conducta terapéutica. Cuando uno calcula el riesgo perioperatorio, encuentra un valor de Euroscore de 5.4%. Se presenta discusión con el Eberhard team, estableciéndose la severidad de la valvulopatía y que los síntomas son secundarios a la valvulopatía de base. Y al tratarse de un paciente mayor de 75 años, con un Euroscore de 5.4% y fragilidad leve, se propone como estrategia terapéutica el implante percutáneo de válvula aórtica, siguiendo las recomendaciones de las guías de práctica clínica, en este caso la guía europea. Al analizar el electrocardiograma podemos observar un QRS angosto de menos de 80 milisegundos, además de un intervalo PR preservado. En el ecodoppler cardíaco observamos buena función ventricular, aunque limítrofe, con una fracción de eyección de 54%, la presencia de estenosis aórtica severa, en este caso vista en una vista de 5 cámaras y en una vista paraesternal derecha, donde se observa un área valvular de 0,7 centímetros cuadrados, un gradiente máximo 74 milímetros de mercurio y gradiente medio de 46 milímetros de mercurio. En la cinecoronariografía observamos una lesión severa en la arteria descendente anterior y la presencia del stent en coronaria derecha que está permeable. Por lo tanto, se realizó, previo al implante percutáneo de válvula aórtica, la realización de angioplastía coronaria con implante STEM proximal a la descendente anterior, cual fue exitoso. Al realizar la planificación, nosotros nos valemos de una angiotomografía multi-slide de 128 detectores, donde podemos determinar el perímetro del anillo y el área de superficie del anillo, que en este caso es de 428 milímetros cuadrados, con un ostium, con una altura del ostium de la coronaria derecha de 16 milímetros y la altura del ostium de la coronaria izquierda de 12 milímetros, con una buena angulación del plano del anillo y senos de valsalva amplios. Por lo tanto, con la utilización de una válvula, balón expandible número 26, obtendremos un oversizing de 9%. Respecto de los accesos vasculares, la arteria femoral derecha, si bien presenta calcificación en el sitio de la punción, presenta también diámetros favorables para el abordaje endovascular. Bueno, una vez hecha la presentación, podemos pasar a la sala.
Okay, we prepare the case almost completely. First, I want to talk about the introducer, because it is made by the same company, the Venus company. Is the Avopath, and is an expandable sheet that is 16 French the diameter. It has a very interesting bladder here, the hemostatic valve, that is inflated with saline and closed. So you can control the diameter of the devices that you can use, from a coronary wire to a balloon. So it's very effective for controlling, no leak at all. And it comes with a dilatator. It has a locking here, so it's covered with hydrophilic surfaces, so very easy for inserting. And after that, we remove the dilatator and we use a bumper, another dilatator with a bumper here that is 24 French. So this one. So we need to completely open the introducer up to the tip, where there is a ring that you see by fluoroscopy that is open. So that's allowed to cross very easily the device through the introducer. Okay. Now we use to put only one probe line. That's the way as we were here, and for us it's okay. So we will see what happens when we finish. Okay, we have the pigtail in position. Also the wire. We
are going to reposition in the wire that acquire a strange configuration.
Yeah, Dr. Heber doesn't like it. No, don't push.
Be careful here. I can help.
Ahí puedo continuar a hablar en español. Ahí reposicionamos la cuerda. Es una cuerda que era una Safari Large que fue reconfigurada parcialmente. Sí, habitualmente usamos una Small, pero no estamos con dificultad en la provisión en el país. Así que esta es una Large que achicamos un poco la curvatura. Bueno, ahí está nuevamente en posición. Y ahora vamos a predilatar la lesión. Si bien es una válvula balón expandible, en este caso preferimos hacer una predilatación con un balón de 20 milímetros de diámetro para favorecer el pasaje de la válvula.
Dr. Baccaro, is Dr. Mangione speaking. Normally, with this prosthesis, would you recommend a pedilation before the implantation of the valve using this prosthesis? It will depend on the grade of calcification of the valve.
Yeah, that's the key point. So if it's heavily calcified, we prefer to use the balloon before with the predilatation, not so aggressive, but with 20 or no more than 22.
And the other issue, Mangione, that we discussed with Jorge, Oscar Mendiz speaking, it's in this with this valve. Sometimes you have to repositioning or rotating the valve a little bit. So sometimes it's better to pre-dilate. So it's much easier to do this maneuver. Probably there you have observed that Jorge inflating and deflating the valve of the sheath. He can increase and decrease the hole of the sheath to introduce different size of the devices. I think this is an important difference with the other expandable sheaths that we use with other balloon expandable valves.
You are seeing in the fluoroscopy the elongation of the aorta. It's a very curved aorta.
The delivery catheter of the valve is very flexible, right? You can use your knob on the handle in order to get around the aortic arch, correct?
Yeah, yes, that's true. Okay. In this case, we prefer to put a pacemaker, a lead, just for be sure that the capture will be 100%. So now we will perform the dilatation with the 200 o 180.
Okay.
¿Listo? Acá pasó.
Facing on.
Up.
What size balloon did he say?
Okay. 20.
Okay.
Guarda eso.
Stop.
Sacame acá pasó. Sácalo.
Patient is under conscious sedation, so but he's very stable. Predilatation was successful. The valve was
Okay. We try to keep all the procedure like a Stenlake. So we have one puncture, the radial for the tail and the femoral, and that's on. In this case, the pacemaker. No? So the delivery system is very interesting because it has a new feature. Of course, it's deflectable, and also we can show.
Yeah, okay, let's
show
the valve first.
La válvula está cubierta por una cápsula que se continúa por hasta este extremo, que esto permite el pasaje con la válvula totalmente protegida a través del introductor. Una vez que se llega a esta porción que hace contacto con el introductor, se continúa avanzando el resto del shaft de la válvula ya por dentro del paciente. Si mostramos el mango, el mango es el control para deflectar el extremo. Luego tiene esto que es particular, que es la posibilidad de hacer una proyección telescópica de la válvula. O sea, una vez que uno logra la angulación requerida en el arco, queda ahí fijo por la posición de todo el shaft y además por el introductor, que es el frena. Entonces, esto da mucha estabilidad a todo el shaft para el posicionamiento de la válvula. Uno va telescopando según la necesidad de profundización de la válvula al anillo, y lo puede hacer en forma con mucho detalle. Luego, una vez que
Jorge,
está,
un comentario, algo que aprendimos o que hablábamos recién con este device de telescoping knob, is the name in English, pueden avanzar la válvula hasta 3 centímetros. Entonces, se puede avanzar la válvula estando supraanular o hacer los ajustes finos de posición en el anillo con ese knob, con esa rueda, en lugar de push and pull como hacemos con los otros deliveries.
So that's fundamental difference to other balloon expanding valves, that you got these extra layers of control. You not only flex it, but with telescopic you can actually fine-tuning positioning inside. And the third feature, you can rotate around to a cast alignment. So actually 2 more planes of control which should actually work very nicely in terms of protection, coronaries, etc., and fine-tuning positioning.
And the other feature that it has is the capability of rotation the balloon and the valve. You can move this part of the shaft and to get almost one-to-one movement in the balloon with the valve mounted. So that's the property for getting a better alignment of the commissary.
Oh, Jan, you can turn the valve by using the handle. And depending on the marker position at the annulus, you can turn the valve by turning the handle. Is this correct?
Yes, well, you can turn, and there go those 3 markers to adjust into plus. You see that another feature you mentioned is holding a safety wire. So location of safety wire can help you as well, because if something is held while after full release until you decide what to do. So there's additional feature. So you're looking at both.
So you can align this valve with a native valve by turning the handle, correct?
And there is part of handle which helps you to align, which we'll hopefully demonstrate later.
We will try to do that. Okay. The rotation is not with the whole handle; it's only with the last part.
The most distal part, which is
the handle remains in place, but the rotation is made with the E, the final E that we will show later. Okay.
The other big difference Eberhard is a dry tissue valve, so it's totally different from others.
The valve is pre-mounted, correct?
Yes, valve is
no.
It's not done in the body like you do at Edwards. It's already it's loaded on the balloon before it comes to the patient. Yeah, it's
show what Dr. Baccaro did here.
Okay, I advanced the valve with the sheet, with the capsule, and to put in contact with the absopat sheet, this one, and I make a turn and lock both together, and it has. Here there is a brake that it should be released, appear green, then we can push the valve. Okay. So that gives you a very control of the proximal shaft. So the possibility for moving is less. That's all is for thinking in getting a more stable position for delivery the valve. Okay. Now we are pushing only.
So now we are pushing only the valve, Eberhard. You see the difference. It was protected until there, and now it's going forward the valve.
Okay, so he's turning the knob to facilitate the passage of the valve around the aortic arch.
Exactly.
We deflect just a little.
You
can see here. Don't turn.
Oscar, tell us about the flexibility of this delivery system. It can navigate through tortuous anatomy. What is the flexibility? How do you feel or your feeling about that?
It feels flexible, able to, navigate tortuous anatomy, especially in the lower aorta, because the valve is protected with these 2 sheaths. The main sheath, the expandable sheath, and then this inner sheath where the valve, as Dr. Baccaro showed, was encapsulated, was protected. So you are not scratching the tortuosity of iliac or abdominal aorta.
So this is a flexing knob. This is the one telescopic to fine-tuning into position. And here there's a part rotation for those cusp alignments.
Okay, let's do it because we are crossing the annulus.
Yeah. So we can magnify. Here
so as you, sorry, keep going.
You can see 3 dots of the valve if you move the arc.
So you can see the markers there, right?
Alignment, yeah.
Gold markers corresponding with the cusp.
Also, we see here the locking wire. I don't know if you can see there, but the locking wire is facing the sinus, the deepest sinus the part of the sinus, and now is the moment that we can try to align the coronary.
This is
Could you show there?
See, now he's turning.
So as you said, Dr. Jan is turning, so Dr. Baccaro is getting a proper cusp alignment. You see, the knots are moving.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. And
Okay.
the dots that in the valve are facing also the deepest part of the sinus. So that's another marker that we can use to superimpose with the image of the coronary ostium.
We here in the lab have a fusion imaging of the aorta. It's Dr. Baccaro is following to get the position. Here is in the three cusp view, and in the previous position we were in the cusp overlap view. So now we are this dot. Okay. So Floro.
Okay. Now we are these dots should be 2 millimeters down the pigtail, because this valve, the shortening of the valve is similar to the beginning and to the end. The proximal and distal portion is different from the other balloon expanded balloon.
so all those gold markers to that 2 millimeters below
Yeah.
the annulus.
So you also have a depth control.
Yep.
I think it's the position is okay.
Yeah, we will make it. Estamos con bomba. Okay.
What do you think, Eberhard? I think the position is okay.
The marker should be where? At the annular size, at the pigtail?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Yeah, you see, now it's in a better position. So it's one.
Probably go
Okay.
touch lower, right?
Little more down.
I think it's
Yes, okay.
there is okay.
Okay. Bomba. Now it's okay. Much better. Okay.
So Dr. Shan is prepared for inflation. The balloon is minimally compliant, so it's not possible to add extra cc's. So you have to have a better, selection of the valve before starting the procedure. Now I think the valve moves a little bit down.
The markers are a little low, right? Is this on purpose?
Well, we're just playing with it. It's still not over until it's over. It's like all balloon expandable. So we might tweak the position a little bit. We might check.
Maybe you have to
Okay.
pull a little bit.
Bomba. No.
Sure, right. It's as I say, those 2 millimeters, which to eyes with Edwards, it seems to be lower, but that's how it is with this one.
I think, yeah, there.
I push it away.
So
Okay.
So
Bomba.
I think it's a little bit low.
Sí, pero fíjate cuando
Yeah,
el
yeah.
sístole sube. Después se.
Probably one millimeter up.
Yeah. We can make a dog bone shape and with
so again, before we do, so we got inflator, which is manually up to about 6 atmospheres.
So, tenemos
Then
que
you lock
inflar
it,
porque
and
llevamos
then
mucho
when you
tiempo.
do it
Okay.
like-
Empuja un poquito.
Okay, now.
Ok. Vamos a poner marcapaso. Dog bone. Ahí. Dog bone. Dog bone. Wait. Angio.
Angio,
Ok.
tell me.
Todo, complete.
Complete.
Complete. No more than. Okay. Deflate.
It
deflate.
should be inflated at 6
Saca,
atmospheres,
saca,
not
saca,
more
saca.
than this. Floro. Stop pacing.
All right.
Sí, ya está parado.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Now
now
we just wait for.
you see the locking wire is still in place.
You see the locking wire on the left side of the screen, yeah? That's the one, if you, for whatever reason, you
So-
wanted to retrieve it, you could.
The
Right
valve,
on the left.
the valve is still catching by
Attached to
the shaft, so you don't have to remove it in this moment. But if you are happy with the position and with the diameter, then you can retry. But if you want to make more dilatation, then we can use the same balloon with more volume. We will check
by echo. Now the pressure is okay. And
systolic pressure is 110 and diastolic is 55 with a good curve. I don't know if we cannot share with you the hemodynamics, Eberhard, but you have to believe me.
So we can look at echo just to be completely satisfied, and only then we can take the wire. But until we take that safety wire, it still could come
Sacar el
out.
locking wire.
okay. Okay, we will remove the locking
Yeah,
wire
okay,
because
okay.
the valve is very
So
stable.
I'm going to,
¿Puedes mostrar acá? No, wait.
Here.
There's a locking here.
yeah, it's looking at me.
I still to unlock.
Okay, and then I'm pulling back.
Floro, Jorge.
Laura, see,
And you see that the wire is out.
wire is out. Yeah, you see the wire gone.
Now the valve is free. Okay.
So you can pull the balloon now
Yeah.
for hemodynamics.
Yeah.
So you see the expansion looks symmetric and very well expanded. Jorge is gonna pull the delivery system now. After retrieving this locking wire, that is important not to forget.
Yeah,
No, don't push too much. Don't push.
Un encurtamento della valvola occorre solamente nella parte inferiore della valvola, della prostata.
The pressure right now is 150/70, so a good diastolic pressure.
very good.
Yeah. And we are performing an echo just for
There is no bradycardia. QRS maybe slightly wider, but probably.
Can we see some hemodynamics or some angio or something?
Well, we will do in second. We are doing echo first because we keep the safety wire until we are completely satisfied. It's to demonstrate as well. I mean, looks pretty good, but we just want to be absolutely sure before we release that safety wire.
Will you comment the echo?
Okay.
Ok. En el eco, este es un eco
Más fuerte,
pericardíaco,
más fuerte.
es una vista de eje corto para external. Ustedes pueden ver la forma circular de la válvula. Sin embargo, vemos la presencia del leak periprotésico con un aliasing de color entre hora 11 y hora 1.
Okay.
Que da alrededor de un 20% de la circunferencia.
Are we doing an angiogram also?
Yeah, I will do it. I think you should pull the pigtail, Jorge, and repositioning, do an angio. We have the wire, which is too close to the valve, and so I think we have the interference with the echo.
Okay.
Mhm. Let me reposition the pigtail, Eberhard.
Okay.
So we are.
Still, just wait a moment from retry the valve because we don't know if we need to
Yeah.
reballoning or not.
So I think you should have to push the wire a little bit.
I know. Well, when
Because we're running a little bit late, so
Yeah,
can we just
we will do an angio.
we will do angiogram for you in a second in some nice perpendicular position.
Yes,
You just getting pigtail ready for that.
Okay. Why not we
Maybe
take out
go
the,
Okay.
we take out the wire
I'll get wire a bit forward.
the angio.
I don't like to pull the wire alone.
No?
Do the angio like this.
20, 18 por segundo.
Wait a minute, Eberhard. The angio is coming.
¿Listo?
Yes.
Bomba.
I think the outcome is
Pretty,
beautiful.
High position.
shallow replantation.
Very nice. I think here you can see the markers are exactly at the level of the annulus. There's no PVL, even with the wire.
Yeah.
So I think this is a very nice presentation. Thank you, three. Jan, Oscar, and Dr. Baccaro, a fantastic presentation of the implant of this balloon expandable valve. And since we are running a little late, we all wanted to thank you for a great presentation. Wish you a happy return to Rio, and thank you for the transmission. Okay, thank you to both the three of you and the whole team. Thank you.